You mean the Fugs?
No, not the Fugs.
Oh.
Okay, so the check is going in.
They have a terrible off-Broadway show right now.
Oh.
Now, to Be Yourself as Well as Art, the Anti-Chat Show is here with our new famous producer from Brooklyn, Joe's friend. And who are you, my friend?
Well, my name is Bruce Friedman, and I, for 17 years, have been producing That's Brooklyn,
Great.
which always focuses on things happening in Brooklyn, whether they are history, nostalgia, or the present. The only time we make an exception, and I've done it 10 times, is to interview Joe Franklin, who has nothing to do with Brooklyn except that all the stars that have appeared on his show and got their start and came from Brooklyn.
Barry Manilow, Barbara Streisand.
Andrew Dice Clay, but Woody Allen, Neil Simon, Phil Silvers. I mean,
Vic Damone.
Vic Damone, yeah. I mean, it's just like, and he has a story about every one, and most are flattering.
Oh yeah.
Most are flattering.
What's the greatest story you ever heard from Joe Franklin? If you could hone in on one.
That's a good question. Probably the fact that at first he didn't even know it, but they were putting him across the country by satellite, and he was like the first show to be seen in other markets.
Right.
And but I don't think he even knew about it originally. And then he was very flattered. And I don't know that he ever got paid for it, but
I was just going to say, did they send a check?
He was a national sensation with a local New York City show.
Wonderful.
And
Joe Frank?
you see, what I believe about, and I was just telling this gentleman.
That gentleman there.
Yeah. Joe Franklin is now on radio. He's not doing television. Except if you use your imagination a little bit. You come into Joe's office, right? He's sitting behind a desk. He's got 3-4 chairs in front of him. And he gets people, his guests, and they have absolutely nothing in common, okay? But before Joe is finished, these people find things in common. And that's what his entertainment, his style, is all about. Making people that don't have anything to relate to each other, but they find something. And as they do, they realize that the conversation is worth it. And that's why I think Joe Franklin was on television for 35 years. How many people can say that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ed Sullivan kind of did the same thing.
No, but he didn't. See, Joe doesn't do interviews, okay? He doesn't. He does conversation. He doesn't have prepared questions or prepared answers. He simply talks. He's a talk show host without writers. And when he did his show on television, nobody ever booked the guests for Joe. Joe booked his own guests. So if you called Joe and said, I'd like to be on the show, or if you walked in the door, he would sit you down and basically talk to you and decide whether he wanted to put you on. And he did that with Barbara Streisand, with Bette Midler, with Billy Crystal, with David Brenner, Robert Klein, Barry Manilow, Vic Damone, all these people. Now, how did...
Even the Ramones.
Yeah, the Ramones.
Wow.
The Vic Damones and the Ramones. But how did Joe Franklin know that these people were all going to become major stars? Right? But he knew.
He's like the Swami.
Yeah. But it's funny, but it's true.
Yeah.
Well, Be Yourself as Well as Art thanks our illustrious Brooklynite for coming in here and giving us an insight into Joe Franklin. And he doesn't do interviews. He does conversation.
That's right.
Be Yourself as Well as Art. Thank you.
Villa Fane, he knows me. Right, you know me, Joe. I just wanted to say hello to you for a few minutes.
You made a great CD, sweetheart. I love that CD.
Do you love it? Oh, I'm so happy you love it. I'm so happy.
You want to sing us a small song from the?
Well, we'll give him a couple lines on TV shows we have.
Yeah, but you can.
He's taping.
A couple of lines.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Marlene Villafane. Here's a piece from 110 in the Shade. 110 in the Shade.
Return address on.
Be kind to your poor Aunt Lizzie. Her nerves are none too good. She brings you a present when she comes. Kiss her like you should. Be thoughtful and sweet and proper until she goes away. She's been here a week and a half today. When will she ever go? Go where? Go where?
Wonderful.
All right, okay. All right.
And the crowd approves. And the
Hey,
crowd approves.
you know.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you here. Okay. And now David Chang will do a version of Mona Lisa, which a lot of people, of course, associate with Nat King Cole. But how many people know that there was a rock and roll version that was a big hit by Conway Twitty in 1960? But forget about that, and let's listen to David Chang right now doing Mona Lisa. Okay, thank you.
When you're ready, the cup and the soda will be ready.
Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. It's only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for the Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile. Do you smile to temple lover Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide the broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorsteps. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Do you smile to temple lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide the broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorsteps. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
David Chang. How you like that with David Chang? All right, everybody in the back there. Very crowded today at Joe Franklin's. There goes Joe over there. God bless Joe.
Words of Rodney Dangerfield. There's nothing I can do to help your career.
Thank you very much.
But I'm honest.
Bye-bye. Not like Joe, huh? Whoa.
Okay, now for you Elvis fans out there, you know David has to do an Elvis song.
This right here?
He picked
This is
a
cheese.
tune which Elvis, part of it was in German. And it was a big hit record formerly by a guy, the year before, by a guy named Joel Dow. But in G.I. Blues,
right over here.
Elvis did the tune Wooden Heart, and now David Chang is going to do it.
Can you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I will cry. Maybe I will die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no string upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I am not made of wood and I don't have a wooden heart. 梦在等，梦在等，容是地的泪aus。State laying aus und du mein Schabrein there. Monse dan, long state laying aus. State laying aus und du mein Schabrein there. There's no string upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Sei mir gut, Let me way to Barbados, way to Barbados, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart.
David Chang, very good, wonderful. I think that was great. What do you think, Joe? That was wonderful, huh?
All right.
He used the new Bing Crosby and Perry Como and Jerry Vale and Tony Bennett combined. Man is a genius. I think that if Perry Como is listening upstairs, he's going to come down and shake his hand and wish him much more happiness.
Joe Frank. Here we have our presenter, who is in the Broadway Show League, as well as many other famous places. Whenever you're ready, my friend.
Okay. All right? Okay. Now, I'm surprised myself. The tune that David Chang is going to do now is by Perry Como. And I was wondering why I really didn't know the tune. Because I know Perry Como from the 50s and 60s. But I see that it was written by Don McLean. Yes, the Don McLean who sang the song Bye Bye Miss American Pie, and also the tribute to Vincent van Gogh. So, I forget what the title was, but it was a tribute to Vincent van Gogh. But here is David Chang now doing Perry Como's version of And I Love You So. David?
And I love you so. People ask me how I live to now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. Yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadow follow me and I won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. No, you are wrong, me.
Good, David Chang. All right, how'd you like?
Wonderful.
How'd you like that, my friend? Here we go. There he's coming in.
Now we've got that international comedic starlet direct from down south, and she's coming to grace us today with her own new version of her stand-up. Darling, we heard you were playing Vegas.
Yes, I am.
Here she is.
How are you, darling? And what is your name?
Hello, my name's Janet.
Janet.
All right, you have something to say for us today, Janet? I mean, a little shtick, maybe?
Hello.
We'll be back with Janet momentarily. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Oh.
It's
You didn't tell me
discrimination.
you did risque comedy.
It's discrimination in the military that causes.
It is.
It's discrimination that causes
That's true.
stuff in the first place.
100% correct.
It causes rape in the first place.
Oh, my God.
Let some cougars join.
We love you, baby.
Let's see who's raping who now.
Oh.
That's my biggest raciest joke.
You're good.
Is that
baby.
too racy?
No, it's okay. We're racy in here.
I have a good one, but let's see. Oh, I love the subway.
Why?
Oh, sometimes I'm standing there thinking, wow, those rats really are having fun.
David will now do a tune that almost everybody associates with Engelbert Humperdinck, because he did a fantastic version. But in 1960, which in my opinion is the greatest year that there ever was for music, there was a R&B singer named Little Esther Phillips. She actually did Release Me First, but the guy who's known for it, of course, is Engelbert Humperdinck. But now maybe David Chang will be known for it. The song is Release Me, David Chang.
Okay, I tried. Thank you.
Okay.
Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore. To waste all life would be a sin. Release me and let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I will always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. So release me, my darling, let me go. Please release me, can you see? You'd be a fool to cling to me. To live on life would bring us pain. Release me and let me love again. Please release me, let me go. For I don't love you anymore. To waste our life will bring us pain. Release me and let me love again.
David Chang, what do you think about that, Mr. Donnie Diamond, our
That
famous
was
commentator
marvelous.
critic?
I think David is meeting with me and a manager in Las Vegas to be appearing at the Grand Palazzo Hotel, and he'll be opening for Celine Dion.
All
I
right.
mean, it doesn't get better than David. David is probably the best there is, the best there was, and maybe the best there ever will be. Mr. Franklin has related to me that if he was around during the days of Sinatra and Bing Crosby, they would have stepped to the rear. David would have stole all the glory. Thank you very much.
You have any predictions for the future and the pasture, Donnie Diamond? Donnie Diamond's our
As far
famous
as
man.
the economy goes, what
Yes.
is we- well, I think the problem is right here that everything is cyclical.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we got one call. Things are cyclical, but you got to hang in there and things will get better. Gloria Kingsley called. She's calling back in 15 minutes. No problem.
Joe, what are you doing, Joe?
Better today. See, that's the thing.
All right. We've chased Joe Franklin out of his office.
chased
He's,
Joe
he's
Franklin,
doing
but
business in the hallway.
Donnie
now.
has his phone covered, so
All right.
don't fear. Now,
Okay, Donnie, can we talk about your jewelry and your accessories today?
yes,
What do
we
we
can. This is a Richard Mille
Right.
ruby and diamond watch, which
Very
I
nice.
procured in a pool game.
Very
The
good.
guy ran out of cash. Most of my jewelry I win.
Let me see. That's a nice
That's
little
black
item.
diamonds.
Let me
This is
see.
black and white diamonds. This is a very special piece. This, you notice, is a diamond snowman.
Right.
A few years ago, a drug dealer came into the pool room, and he lost his funds, and then he bet his diamond snowman, and he lost that too.
Well,
I don't know why these guys are always looking to rob me, but, you know, I usually turn the tables and emerge victoriously.
All right. Let's hear it for that pool hand. Pool hand, Donnie.
Pool hand on. You call, we haul. 24-hour service is available anywhere in the country.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
There was a tremendous revelation today on the news. It's unbelievable, but I'm glad they finally admitted it. They interviewed a world-famous scientist who, his name I can't remember now, that's how famous he is, and he revealed that they have detected that reality doesn't exist. So that's the latest, find. Now I'm going to introduce a fantastic singer in her own right, who will in turn introduce another great singer. But you will hear from this gal someday because she really, really is great. Marlene.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce to all of you, to the entire planet, watch out now for Mr. David S. Chang, attorney at law, singing attorney at law, and he's going to sing Where Do I Begin from the movie Love Story by Carl Sigman.
Thank you. Where do I begin to tell the story of how great love can be? The sweet love story that is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love she brings to me. Where do I start? With her first hello, she gave meaning to this empty world of mine. There'll never be another love, another time. She came into my life and made the living fine. She fills my heart. She fills my heart with very special thing, with angel song, with wide imagining. She fills my soul with so much love that anywhere I go, I never lonely. With her along, who could be lonely? I reach for her hand, it's always there. How long does it last? Can love be measured by the hours in a day? I have no answers now, but this much I can say. I know I need her till the stars all burn away. I shall be there.
All right. Okay. All right. can you say? It speaks for itself.
David Chang, thank you very much. And we'll be seeing David Chang once again on this show momentarily.
Well,
Hello.
I know about I Love Lucy.
I was
That
lost
one
in
of
the pile here. My name is
I
Rabbit.
mean, you asked somebody my age.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from New York, we have the Rabbit.
About a month ago. And she didn't know, she never heard of Jailhouse Rock. I can't, how can anybody
A
not?
lot of people
But Jailhouse
people haven't heard about Elvis Presley.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd be
Want to leave a
surprised.
message, telephone number?
You'll get a kick.
Folks, we got a real treat in store for you this afternoon. We got the inimitable singing lawyer here, David Chang, with Younger Than Springtime from South Pacific.
I touch your hand and my arms go strong, like a pair of birds that burst with song. I look down at your lovely face and I hold the world in my embrace. Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than wing of June are the gentle lips you gave me. Gayer than laughter are you, sweeter than music are you, angel and lover, heaven and earth are you to me. And when your youth and joy invade my arms, and fill my heart as now they do. And then, younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, and joy and lover, heaven and earth am I with you. And when your youth and joy invade my arms, and fill my heart as now they do. Then, younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, and joy and lover, heaven and earth am I with you.
Thank you very much. That was all right. What do you know? That was. I can't believe that was unbelievable. Unbelievable, David.
But you are my side. I feel secure. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
all right. Very good.
I
Very
know
good.
Inspires you, no, David?
she's a she's
Expert.
a singer. So
Right.
you know,
Right, I understand.
very
that.
good.
Should I do my song that I wrote?
Yeah.
No, that's all right. That's
So whatever. Come on, Donnie Diamond. You got any special advice for people, and financial, social, and or maybe digital advice to them?
Advice to, I'm going to give advice to the lovelorn.
All right.
I watch a lot of
If
Nick at
you
Night.
are having problems in your
On
relationship,
YouTube.
there's but one answer. There is a lack of
You're about
communication
to
in
have
most
a
young
heart.
relationships,
Yeah,
so
more or
do not
less.
fear to communicate
Or
verbally
chicken out
with your
Significant other.
significant other, because it works. Talk it out, it'll work. And always reinvent yourself, because then the relationship won't get stale.
No.
Stay tuned for the next thrilling episode of Donnie Diamond's Relationships, which will be held here next week.
Okay, here we go. We got the little rabbit is here.
Pepe.
Who else?
Kevin Berg will call back at 5:30. I told him
Right.
15 minutes.
All right.
Gloria Kingsley, Donnie took that one. I assume
She's calling back in 20.
That's all.
20 minutes, all right.
That's
And
2 calls,
that
that's
was
it.
And that was it.
I'll keep them all happy for 10 more minutes. We'll talk
Okay.
next to it, right?
Yeah. Hey, Wally, do you have an empty case we can put this in?
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
you a
look
case.
around.
I'll
It
give
might
you.
take me about.
Oh, don't worry, he'll get it. There's so much stuff, though, he'll slide something.
Want
You know,
to
all I
find
need is the envelope. I'm afraid that it might
No,
get
I'll give you a
scratched.
case. Here, sweetheart.
Okay, perfect.
What does it say on that, Joe?
Yes, I need that. That's a great case. I get a better one.
We got you. We got to find one on. Maybe there's one empty somewhere.
Don't leave me.
Here's a-
Don't leave Daddy.
Oh, here's one. Here's an empty one. Oh, no, that's not empty. I thought it was empty.
Here, here's an
Okay.
It'll be empty soon. Joe will just fling it across the room into the pile.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Take that out. Put that in there.
Okay.
Okay.
sometimes, not always.
Okay, it's in the vault, right here in my purse.
That's
I'm gonna put it in the
the most
computer.
talented show that's ever been on TV. And I've been watching it for
And
over
then I'll let
50
you.
years.
Hold on.
Joe, I signed eight years out there on the strip of Wayne Newton.
Right, correct.
Come on, give us a song, for
You
Christ's
opened
sake.
for Wayne, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I know.
You saw me out there.
Yeah. And when he said Greg Peters, I go, what
You know, by
the?
the way.
Are you from Brooklyn?
No, from Queens.
Oh.
Greg
I'm not
Peters.
sure, but I think did you make an album?
The King on Long Play? The Elvis Disco.
I'm not
The
sure,
only
but I
Elvis
believe I
disco
got an
album?
album with you doing Elvis and says Greg Peters.
Wow.
That's right. I was the only fellow that did the Elvis Disco Dance Medley.
I do.
Don't mind me if I giggle.
I have an album, but I do.
As soon as I heard that name, because I have a photographic memory, I remember that from Vegas.
My memory's kind of defibrillated.
So, gentlemen, what's everyone doing here?
We're waiting for you to sing.
Oh, come on, be honest.
No, we're waiting for you to sing.
You're an actor.
No, I'm retired from the
He's an
adult
investor.
business.
You have standing room only.
That's right, Donnie Diamond, adult entertainment. Do you like me now or should I switch up on you?
I told everybody that he was coming.
My friend, please sing a song.
Doc Astor from Ripley's.
Come on, we gotta put it on television this Tuesday.
Second Tuesday. On Channel 34.
Come on, Joe, tell them to sing.
Will you eat something now? Here, we got the
What do you got in there? Is that a
We got
salami
the
sandwich?
inimitable Greg Peters, direct from Vegas, open for Wayne Newton.
I have an album by him. I do.
Maybe he'll grace us with a quick one.
Make him do something.
Come on.
I'm from Missouri. I want to hear it.
He's from Missouri and he wants to hear something from
This
you.
is the inimitable magician. He taught David Copperfield.
The best looking guy in here is this guy.
Oh, thank you, thank
He's
you.
a good looking guy.
Yes, if it hits us.
What the hell are you hitting up on him for? Just sing us a song, huh?
We want to hear songs, sir.
So what brings
I'm
up?
Doc Astor, the magician from Ripley's, believe it or not.
I'm the professor,
And he
producer,
played
and
with Jimmy Cavallo.
Tell him about Jimmy Cavalli.
I'm an entrepreneur from the old days on 42nd
He's a
Street. That's
great
all I
footballer.
can divulge.
He's being
David Chang, the singing lawyer.
Singing lawyer.
David Chang's the
David
singing
Chang.
lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Give this to Marie.
And Mr. Wagner is a collector of fine memorabilia.
As well as
It is crap.
He has been a hit since Pearl Harbor. That's nothing I can call.
Who's that son of a bitch? Yeah, Wagner's got the same dollar he had in 1947.
Yeah,
Oh, you noticed
Wagner,
that. It's the year I was born.
ja,
That's right.
Wagner ist ein Millionär
Ein
von Deutschland und dein Vater war von der Meisterschaft und von mit der Adolf.
He has been hit since Pearl Harbor.
Und was kann ich sagen?
But David Chang did Wooden Heart before, and that was in German.
David Chang is internationally famous Rechtsanwalt.
That's
That
right. He
means
only got me
lawyer.
out of jail 5 times. The 6th time they left me and they said you couldn't confuse us anymore.
That's right. David is actually my good-looking brother from another mother.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Another mother.
That's right.
Marie, I think about you so many times.